Hey guys, welcome. This is Jimmy with Stinky Body, and today I want to answer the question, is yoga good for weight loss? It's kind of an age-old question because there are so many different options you have when you want to get healthy, when you want to lose weight. I mean, you can do aerobic exercises, you could do weightlifting, you can do CrossFit, you can do HIIT, you can even try cutting calories, and there are so many different things you can do. But what is the best option for you? Do you ever wonder that? Do you ever wonder, like, should I get a video and watch it on my TV in my living room and do some exercises there? What should I do? And there is a little bit of controversy on this because if you go to, let's say, a fitness center or a gym and ask them the question, is yoga good for weight loss? What do you think they're going to say? No. Because they want you to work out. They want you to get a membership and work out in the gym. If you go to CrossFit and ask them, is yoga good for weight loss? They're most likely going to say no, because they want you to do more of the Olympic type weightlifting, more of what they do. And if you go to, let's say, a equipment company because you want to buy a treadmill or a bike or elliptical and ask them the question, is yoga good for weight loss? Most likely they're going to say no, because they want you to buy their treadmill or their bike. So the question is yoga good for weight loss? What is the answer? Here's the answer. Are you ready? Yes and no. It is great for weight loss, and actually it's essential for weight loss for a certain population of people. And for some other people, it may not be the best for them. But who is it best for? So let me go to the next. Yes, yoga is good for people who are over the age of 35. And if you are inactive, if you are sitting more behind a desk or sitting more on a couch or sitting more in your car commuting, also if you have stress and anxiety, which most people over 35 do, have more stress and anxiety in their life around this age. If you do, then most likely your cortisol level is high. Also, if you have aches and pains, could be an indication that you have chronic inflammation in your body. So yes, it is best for this population of people. And let me go into a little bit of the deeper reasons, because not everybody will benefit most from yoga. If you do a certain level, there's a higher level, you can definitely get stronger and burn more fat that way. But for this population, it's one of the best options. Why is that? Number one, when you turn 35, typically we have more stress and anxiety, and that can drive up our cortisol level to where it's chronically elevated, which interferes with your body's ability to burn fat, to be healthy, and to lose weight. Probably the most powerful thing about yoga is, I call it the triad: thought, breath, and contraction. In order to lower your cortisol levels again, so that your body can't, because do you ever sometimes feel like, you eat only a little bit, but yet it seems like your fat grows? One of the reasons could be cortisol. So when you have thought, breath, and contraction, that's what's necessary for you to tap into your autonomic system. That's what's necessary for you to start lowering cortisol levels. Now, I want to give one disclaimer though. If you don't take what you learn on the mat during a yoga session, if you don't take it off the mat and apply it into your life and take the learning and take the practice into your life, meaning when you start to feel stressed, have anxiety, do you step away and take a breath and be present with what's happening in your body? Do you do that? If you do that, it can dramatically lower cortisol levels. It's one of the best things that you can do to start managing your stress and getting that cortisol level down. And number two, the reason why it's best for this population is it's safe. Out of all the different exercise activities you can do, yoga is unique in that you can self-modulate, you can self-modify whatever movement, pose, whatever activity that you are doing If you are deconditioned because you haven't really been active, you haven't exercised, then when you're doing a pose, you can go a little bit into it. Once you feel the challenge, you can stop there, and it's safe. You will not have to have somebody come over to you and say, okay, don't do this. It's easier for a person, even a beginner, to self-modulate how much they go into it. Now, there are stronger people, more athletic people who also benefit from yoga because they go deeper, they go stronger into the movements and poses, and they really challenge themselves, but they can. But the beginners can take it at their own pace, and a lot of it is kind of common sense. You don't necessarily need someone to come and tell you, okay, slow down or don't go. Now, we here, as you know, if you have a good instructor, then they're going to be, and they're aware of some of your limitations, then they will most likely give you modifications as well, if they're good. But like I said, a lot of it you can do it yourself. You can modulate it yourself. And yoga's fast. One of the most important things to getting healthy, burning fat, losing weight, is to have your muscles, your lean muscles, be toned and conditioned. And there's really, out of all the different exercise activities for this population, there's really nothing better and quicker than yoga. And the reason why is there's a scientific principle called TUT, T-U-T. It's time under tension. Yoga is very unique in that you hold contractions for a longer duration of time, which allows you to start feeling an awareness of your body, of your joints in space, which helps to improve your proprioception and your kinesthetic system, which is necessary for you to get coordination, and so that you can do movements, you can do exercise activities without injury. So many people that embark on exercise programs, even something as simple as doing like a stationary bike. I've seen, as a sports medicine physical therapist, I've seen a lot of patients, and I've seen a lot of patients come in because they injured themselves trying to get fit, trying to do exercises that's not appropriate for them. And so TUT, time under tension, conditions and strengthens muscles much more quickly than most any other exercise activity you can do. And the whole body movement approach to yoga is just fantastic to get your whole body condition, which is important. Instead of just sitting there doing, let's say, a bicep curl, which only strengthens your bicep, you get to do a movement that strengthens your whole body. So for this population, for the 35 and over, though, if you are inactive, if you have more stress and anxiety, and stress can be a good stress as well as bad stress, but your body can't tell the difference. So if you have that, and so most likely your cortisol levels elevated on a chronic level, chronic state, and if you have any aches and pains in your body, then that's an indication that there's potentially chronic inflammation in your body, and yoga can help alkalize your body, which will really drive down the inflammation. And so that's why so many people who do yoga, beginners to elites, find that their body, the pain goes away, chronic pain can go away, and the American College of Physicians is also recommending yoga for chronic pain across the board for anybody as well. So if you want to know more about how to get started, if you fit this profile of the 35 and over inactive, you might have some aches and pains, and you definitely have more stress and anxiety like the most of us, and you want to get started on yoga, one that's appropriate for you, just hit the link below or message us, and we'll give you an introductory special so you can try it out. All right, if you have any questions, post them below. See you again soon. Bye.